Hey, Brandi. I just got home from work, so I'm doing the spread, and I was gonna do the lovers spread, okay, but I just didn't feel right to me, so I decided to do the high priestess spread. So I'm like, I had to go scramble through the deck and find the high priestess, and it was right on the bottom. Yes, the ultimate queen right here. I love the high priestess. So, and he is, oh my God, she is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces ruler. She's the moon, obviously. It's just crazy. So, because I was going to scramble through this, because I have a lover spread, but I don't want to use that. I want to use this high priestess spread. So as I'm shuffling here, I'm just thinking about what's going to happen tonight. What's the energy going to be like? And I did kind of have this vision of like you and I don't know what Chris looks like. So when I meet him, I guess I'll be able to determine if it was, a good vision, but just kind of laying down like on this, futon. I don't know. And I don't want to say he has bad breath, but maybe sometimes he gets, I don't know why that came up. I just don't. I know that's bad to say, isn't it? Jesus, I don't know. Maybe sometime when he was talking to you, he had onions. I don't know. Okay, so yes, we have some things here. So this is the oracle spread, the high priestess spread. So I start with the high priestess, which she's just here chilling. She's, going to hopefully help me here, help you. So card number 1 is going to be the person or situation you are inquiring about. Number 2 is what you need to know. And number 3 is the outcome. So just kind of a quick and dirty spread. Oh, hi. Okay. So the cards are super talkative today. Oh my God. Stop with the 5s. Ugh, gross. Okay. We're going to keep going. I got the 5 of Wands and the 5 of Swords. 5s are chaos. Yay. All right, so we'll take this one. So we got the King of Wands who'd like to fly out. I got no cups. Boo, I'm not going to take you. I'm not going to take you. I'm going to keep shuffling. I just don't. He was very belligerent, and I don't want to take him. So I don't want to take the King of Wands. We're going to keep it going. And I wanted to shuffle while you were here. So, and I want to get this uploaded to you before you leave so you can listen to it. Or you can always listen to it when you come back. See if it resonates after the fact. I'm not even using a sexy deck. I'm using probably the most intense deck I have, which is the Hermetic Tarot. So, oh, sweet. Okay, so you got the Fool. I love it. Okay, yay. Okay. Starting out a little bit shaky, to be honest. So the first card represents the person or situation that we are inquiring about, that you are inquiring about, that we need to know. It's the 5 of Wands, and the 5 of Wands is reversed. So it is the card of Leo. It's about competition and debates, but when it's reversed, it's about deception and misinformation. So, in general, the 5 of Wands shows you in a weak or stressed position. So it's best to keep your own counsel and not make false assumptions and not to try to overthink. Okay. What comes to my mind is this is the overthinking. So I don't think this represents Chris. I think this represents the situation that you're in and how you're going to be, handle it. So at this point you are super overthinking, very stressed out. But because this is Wands, you want to just make sure not to act on any of those impulses. None of that action. Just outwardly remain cool. I know sometimes any kind of fiery type of show of like anger or emotion or like strong emotion like that can turn off a Cancer, which is weird because I know they are like full of emotion and all that, but it's a subdued like river, like water runs deep emotion. They don't like that fire, like a lot of the water signs don't really know what to do with that anger. I don't know. Maybe I'm projecting because I don't like the fire signs are hard to deal with. But anyways, so this is actually reversed. Very fiery energy, but it's asking me to tell you to just proceed with caution. Do not get all fired up. If he says something, do not get angry. Try to listen to him. And I think that's the key word, is to listen. Open your ears and listen, as opposed to doing any kind of action or anything. Just kind of like be totally open. The second card we have is the Five of Swords. So typically, Five of Swords is, conflict and loss. And I think that is, I've only done this spread one other time, so, but I think it's really, really good. But what you need to know. Okay, that's okay. I didn't know the placement of the card. So, it is a disruptive energy. It's a, I think when you guys walked away, you did walk away with your self-respect and all that good stuff. This is air energy. This is Aquarian. This is Aquarius. It doesn't really necessarily may mean something, may not. But it's very disruptive. And I think that's, okay. Yeah. But this card also tells me that all is not lost and not everything is over. There might have been a lot of bluster, a lot of bullshit, but that seemed to be a lot more surface level, because this is air energy and the swords cut through the bullshit. So I feel like there was probably some bullshit, some lies. Maybe he didn't speak his truth. Maybe you didn't speak your truth. Obviously, I think that's a given. But the nice thing about fives is that they're very adventurous, and there's a lot going on with the fives because, they're a prime number. They can't be divided evenly, all that good stuff. So, but there's work to be done. For sure, there's work to be done. But I when I first saw the fives, I was kind of like, oh, no. But then I saw the outcome and I was like, yes, number one. And number two, these fives, I do like the placement, because it does kind of speak to, this, you got fire and you have air, and what happens when fire and air get together, or oxygen, whatever. It's like combustible. And it's not always bad. It's not always a bad thing. I think it's going to be, it's a little rough for a water sign to handle. For sure. But I think if you are a really good listener, give him the benefit of the doubt, kind of like just keep your counsel, is basically, it'll be helpful. Even if he's, but even if you're not agreeing with what he's saying, kind of just make sure when you do speak with him, kind of say, don't say, well, you made me feel this, you did this, that. Just kind of like speak from your truth and your heart. And I think the evening will go fine and moving forward, because this Five of Swords is talking about speaking truths, So the outcome, got a major arcana for the outcome, which is the Fool. And we all know what the Fool means. It's Aries energy. It is about taking a leap of faith. I mean, all you have on here is fire and air. The only thing we have is the High Priestess, but I actually pulled her. So, this is all fire and air. So, the Fool is that innocent risk, new beginnings, jumping off the cliff, saying yes, because it is a calculated risk, but it's also following your heart's desire. And that's, it's going to bring you the opportunity to start over. Okay. So it also signifies a new relationship. So it's about going with the flow at this point. So again, not trying to like control any situation or over talk or, think what the situation is. You might not, whatever, but it's really, I love the Fool. I love the Fool in this particular situation. Leap, but look first is basically what the message is, but it's still good. It's just this young, vibrant energy. And I love it. I know these cards are they're so medieval, but I mean, you can get the idea. So all in all, I think it's great. There's a lot of work and bullshit to be worked through with these 2 fives, but 2 fives make 10. 10 is about a new beginning. So I like it. And then the Fool is 0. So starting fresh, man, it's fucking great. So let me know what happens, and I'll talk to you soon.